Can you tell me a little bit more about your organization and what you do there?
We are a nonprofit public charity finance firm. We focused to date almost exclusively on education reform and youth development initiatives for low-income kids in the United States. We are both a grant maker and a fundraiser, which is kind of an unusual combination, but we essentially do heavy networking and deep due diligence on programs that we think we like. If we get conviction, we make a grant for maybe 10 or 20% of their fundraising goal for a particular project or growth effort. And then we take our point of view out to a national network of wealthy families and family foundations in an attempt to put together a donor syndicate, essentially, premised on the theory that the needs that we're all working against are much larger than any single donor can impact. And if we can get people to come together, sort of check their ego at the door every now and again, we get some bigger things done.
What are some of the biggest barriers you face in collaboration?
Well, I think the single biggest barrier is that in the absence of financial return, philanthropists are motivated by a set of feedback objectives that vary, but often are interfered with by not being the originator of the idea or the biggest player in the idea. There's a great deal of pride of ownership in this sector, and I think for very good reason. So I don't say it critically, but it's the biggest impediment we face.
You said that much of your work focuses on education, and there have been a lot of sessions here that have dealt with education. Have there been any programs or organizations that have really stood out to you?
Well, I'm happy to say that most of the organizations that we have backed have been highlighted at this conference. We're very close to the folks at the Social Impact Exchange and have been at their side in developing this project over the last few years. But Uncommon Schools, Teach for America, College Summit, National College Advising Corps, Year Up are some of the organizations that we've backed that are also being highlighted here.
Great. And what are you hoping to gain from the conference?
Couple of things. I find events like this remind me that I'm not alone, / we're not alone in this work. I get a real recharge out of being around this caliber of people who care about many of the same issues we do. So that's kind of selfish, but very powerful. And then just continuing to make contacts. I've met a couple of dozen new people in the last 2 days, operators of very interesting nonprofits, other philanthropists, and we'll try to make something of that.
Great. Well, best of luck to you. Thank you.